my name is Jamie. I live in Egypt and I have a makeup collection that just keeps getting larger. I mean, it didn't today, but we're gonna be doing something kind of weird and a little bit offbeat, and my collection, yes, will get larger today. So, about almost 2 years ago, we'll say, year and a half ago, I went bananas, essentially, and I bought an entire makeup kit that I could use potentially on clients. And I bought all the things. I bought all the stuff. And I have done makeup occasionally for people, but not enough to justify this purchase at all. And unfortunately, with makeup, it expires. So, to be fair, I did do some makeup and I'm glad I had it, but also it didn't justify the purchase, and that's disappointing. So I came to a realization the other day, and I actually texted my friend about it, that I just have these products and they're all really nice and they're just sitting there. They haven't been touched since I moved to Egypt either. So they're all expired at this point. It's not safe to use, like, it's not professional, it's not safe, it's not recommended to use them on clients at this point. I'm comfortable with using them on myself because, like, you know, like, I'm a glutton for punishment, evidently, and let's talk about it. And yeah, it's kind of a lot. So if you notice an infusion of products into my situation here, that's why. It's because I bought them a while ago, they've been sitting, and I want to get at least some use out of them, so shoot me. So if you're interested in watching a video where I use some of these products, then please feel free to stick around, and let's get started, shall we? My cat had a massive hairball, and no one wants to listen to that sound, you know? So, the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream with Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And I have an eye cream, the Holy Hydration Eye Cream with Peptide Complex. You know, I'm gonna do something with this. I'm not sure what it's gonna be. It may go in my boyfriend bag or something. I don't know. Like, this may become my new daily moisturizer. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to get stuff here, and this is just sitting there, not being used, and I'm tired of it. Oh, got hair all over my face. So I also have these little e.l.f. putty primers. I have the luminous and I have the matte, and I have the original, just this little guy. Like, look how cute that is. So that's cute. And I don't know. I definitely did not want one of the big ones because I would never go through it. I have some Melt Cosmetics Warm Nude little mini lipsticks. I don't know where one went. It's gone. Maybe it's around here somewhere. I don't know. I guess I could look, huh? Maybe I'll go look. This hurts. So this is an RCMA foundation and concealer palette, and I have, oh, it's okay for 24 months. Ooh. Okay, so this I'm gonna save because it's still good. Okay, good. I really do like that foundation though. It's a very nice foundation. This hurts also. I have another palette that I can still use for my kit, but I bought for my kit the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism palette, and I've used it maybe 3 or 4 times, and we're gonna use it today. It's not that I am a neutral girl, but this deserves to be used, you know what I mean? I also have the Lunar Beauty Outer Dimension face palette, and I definitely want to use that today. Both these products I've used maybe 4 times, and they're expired. So that's nice. I have a different product that I can use still in my kit that hasn't expired, but yeah, this deserves to have some use, and we're gonna do that. I also have from Beauty Bay these eye bases, and I can definitely use these. I like a good eye base. I don't know. I'm also going to be using the OFRA Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation. I have mine in the shade 02. I have other shades of this, obviously, but they're not opened, so they should be good still. I also have this entire case of concealers. Maybe just a few of these have been opened, so that's nice. Oh, this is a good idea. So I'm going to take out... Actually, I could use this. I'm gonna take out the purple. And again, this hasn't been opened, so it should be fine. I could take out the white and keep definitely the green for me. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't remember which one I have, but I don't know. Let's see. When do these expire? I have a Beauty Creations concealer, and it smells expired. Like, it smells product-y, you know? Like, it smells like chemicals. The problem is I don't remember what it smells like originally, so like that's something to keep in mind. So maybe I should take out this one, which is the same shade. Let's see if it's good. I don't know. But see, I don't know that this one's been opened or not. I don't remember. Let's try. I don't know. I just don't know. So I'm at a loss as to what to do with all this. This is not good. Fuck, you know? C20 almost as like a base for a contour. Do you know what I mean? That kind of actually looks good. So we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, we have some places to go here. We have some things to go on. And, oh, also I have the mattifying setting mist from Beauty Bay, and I have the oil controlling priming mist. So I've got a lot of products to play with, I feel, and we've got a lot of places to go. I also had like a blush palette from, again, Lunar Beauty, but I have the same blush palette here, so no need to use it. But yeah, oh, I'm also thinking about this eyeliner as well. So this is the Fixed Line eyeliner in black, and this is from OFRA. It's a really nice eyeliner, but I'm afraid like it has expired at this point. I don't really know. OFRA products, like some of these, I can't tell when it expires. So that just makes me nervous. I don't know. But luckily, an eyeliner is kind of more replaceable than not. So that's good. All right, so if you're interested in seeing me put all of this stuff on my face, stick around. Okay. What's this dude doing over here? What are you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and prime. I'm gonna try just the Poreless Putty Primer. I don't historically remember liking this that much, if I'm being real, but it's here, we're doing it, why not? I wish I had a spatula so I could, rather than just use my finger, but whatever. Okay, so I'm putting that just a little bit on my hand, and I'm gonna rub it in. I also have a different kind of like oil-free water serum, and this is to moisturize and prep from Pacifica. I used to use this all the time. It's in my kit. It's probably expired, and I should just use it. So there's that as well. This is the thing I needed. This lavender shade is the thing I needed the other day when I was trying to make a different foundation less yellow. This is what I needed, because I'm like, what color? Like, what color do I need to neutralize? Lavender. This is the best one. So there you go. Then I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go full blown, and I'm gonna use the Beauty Bay Prime Mist. Okay? You've seen it. So that is an oil control primer. Then I'm gonna just try this Beauty Creations thing. This is in the C20, and I'm gonna use this as a, what's it called? A contour. Wait, not contour, but you get it. Bronzer, liquid bronzer, that one. There we go. I'm not sure I love this technique all the time, but people do. I don't know. People like it. People do it, and I'm like, wow, that looks great. And then I do it, and I'm like, wow, I do not understand. Like, the coverage, though. The coverage aspect is what is appealing to me. And where this is a cool toned, I think it will work better for me overall. Like, it's probably too much. Like, has anybody kind of made that connection? Like, why do we buy a separate cream bronzer? Like, really though? I don't know. I don't actually know what my undertone is, evidently, because I do stuff like this and I'm like, wow, it's orange. Why is it orange? We'll fix it though, so don't you worry. Where do I go next? What do I do next? I guess I could try this Beauty Creations concealer. It does not work on my under eyes. I can tell you that already. This shit is so dry on my under eyes. It's just a no. We're gonna do this. Okay, this is looking less crazy. It's still a little worrying with the bronzer situation, but it's not so bad. Okay, now I'm gonna try the OFRA Absolute Cover Silk Peptide Foundation in 02. I'm just gonna use it with a brush. Woo, that was probably too much. It's probably too much. Yeah, and there's a reason I got the RCMA palette versus this set. I bought like a whole complete makeup kit from OFRA, but I wasn't happy with all of the products that were included in it. It was a really good price, let's put it that way. It was a really good price, and OFRA is a good brand that we're all familiar with at this point, you know what I mean? And it is vegan, cruelty-free, so that definitely does align with kind of my values in makeup as well. But I just wasn't impressed with the foundations that were included in the kit. So I went on to buy the RCMA palette, and the RCMA foundation, incredible. It's amazing. It looks so good on a lot of people. So I definitely was more interested in going that direction with it, but I tried this foundation once and I was confused. I was kind of deeply confused by it. And yeah, it looks pretty now that I put it on. It's not the right shade. But, okay. I'm gonna go back in with my Beauty Creations C2. And I'm gonna do that thing that I said I wasn't gonna do, and I'm putting it on my under eyes. I'm just gonna try to, I don't know, brighten up the center of my face, which I usually don't like to do, but I'm just a little bit too stark. Like I'm too brown, it looks like. I need a sponge. I'll be right back, I need to wet my sponge. So there's a girl on TikTok that I've been starting to follow a little bit, and she kind of is going through the aftermath of what she terms as a makeup shopping addiction. And I wouldn't say I've gone that far, but there are some parallels. And oh boy, she went ham. Like, there are things that she was saying that I definitely can relate to. And there are a couple of like compulsions that I definitely would have done at the time as well. This not being necessarily one of them, but just like, I don't know. nobody needs this much makeup. I definitely kind of got a grip on myself, and being in Egypt has definitely also changed my spending habits, certainly. But the shitty thing about makeup is that it goes bad. It expires. So, you know, like at a certain point, just you lose. This is a lot more like foundation and concealer than I would usually put on, but I kind of don't hate it. I don't mind it. And kind of when I bought all of this stuff too, I was finding myself a little bit in like a rock and a hard place between like people would ask me, or I didn't feel like I was available to do people's makeup, because if they wanted me to do their makeup, we had to use my stuff. And I had done a couple of jobs where I had done makeup for like weddings and stuff, and either the client bought the makeup or I had to partially use my stuff, and I don't like that. I still don't like that. So it was just kind of one of those things where I'm like, what do I do in order to like A, do people's makeup, and B, not use dirty products and like, you know, my personal makeup on other people, because that just kind of seems like nobody talks about that transition between like, hey, I am like interested in makeup versus like, hey, I do makeup professionally. Nobody talks about like how they manage that part. So, you know, anyway, I'm gonna go into the Lunar Beauty Nude Prism. What is it? No. Lunar Beauty Outer Dimension, sorry, palette. Actually, no, I'm not. Wait, yes I am. Am I? Am I doing that? I don't know. I'm gonna take this and I am going to kind of set my under eyes a little bit. Okay, this is kind of great actually. I've never used this on myself. A little bit like, these are more matte foundations and matte products than I have been using, but I'm not mad about it. Okay, so my under eyes are set. I'm not quite done with this Outer Dimension palette yet, but we're gonna move on to priming my eyes. I'm gonna use the Base 2 from Beauty Bay. God, I love Beauty Bay. God, I miss Beauty Bay. That's interesting. It's pigmented. That's the other thing. I've been using like a non-pigmented base for my eyes. I kind of wanted to know if I want to go back to a pigmented base, because I want my eyeshadow to kind of pop and not move as much. I don't know. Then I'm gonna go back into the Outer Dimension palette, and I'm going to I'm just gonna take a very fluffy brush that doesn't even look that good. It's an LA Girl brush, and I'm gonna probably run this Nude Sky through just as kind of a disguise, so I can start my what's it called? Eyeshadow. That is going to come from the Nude Sky or Nude Prism palette. I'm going to take this same brush and I'm going to jump into Vibes here. This is the most neutral shit you'll ever see me do. We're going to peel. Yep. And peel the plastic off this thing, you know? Oh, I want to love Lunar Beauty so much. Well, that's not even true. I do love Lunar Beauty so much, but I can't get them here. Can't get it here. Go in with Bloom for You. It's kind of a purpley brown almost. You can definitely see why I would buy this for a wedding, you know? It's so much more purple than I would have thought, you know? I'm gonna go into teas, I think, and try to tone down that purple just a little bit through my crease. It's an interesting color, this Blooming For You shade, but it's not, like I've used it before and it has done the same thing and I'm like, this doesn't quite come off how I want it to come off, but it's still really quite pretty. And then I'm gonna go into Moody, this shade. I'm almost gonna go over that Bloomin' For You shade because it's not right exactly what I want. I almost want to say Sam. Either Sam or Laura. I want to say maybe Laura. Come on, don't hard pan on me. Really pretty, blown out, neutral, not fussy. I might go in with Expose a little bit and just kind of pat that in as well. That's a little bit better. Laura is just not going down how I want. Exactly. Have you ever seen me be such a neutral gal in your whole life? Like I'm here for it, but this is making my eyes extremely green though, which I do appreciate the Bloom For You kind of tone. That is really making my eyes jump out. It's very pretty. Okay. I do want a line, but I don't want a line. I don't know. I think I might, just a little bit. Just with the shadow, not with anything else. I'm gonna go in with Deeper. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm not gonna line with the shadow. I'm gonna line with the OFRA liner. There you go. Okay, there we go. It's very emollient without being too runny. Like, it's nice. It feels good. It's almost like a very soft crayon type of feeling. Like it could be a little thinner, I guess, but it's okay. What I'm liking is also it's not skipping on my eye. Exactly where my eyeliner likes to skip. With a more mature eyelid, you don't want the blackest thing because you're gonna have to sort of move and manipulate the lid around a little bit. And let's be honest. Now I'm gonna go back into the Outer Dimension palette and I'm gonna just kind of try to get as much cat hair off of my brush first, and then I'm gonna go into Bronze Sky, this one. And I'm gonna go ahead and peel off the things. I'm just gonna go on my nose a little bit. I'm gonna go back into, I think, Nude Sky a little bit and just lightly dust over everywhere that I put down that concealer liquid bronzer situation. Because this is kind of a rusty eye look, I'm gonna go into the Minorca Melt Blush Palette. This is also something I should be using more often. God. And this is a tricky minute, okay? I'm gonna go into, I wanna go into Feels, I think, because it's got just a little bit of sparkle to it, and that'll look good. I don't want my skin to be flat, I guess. And then, this is driving me nuts too. I'm gonna try and add a little more highlight right here. Just set a little bit. I patted down Bright Sky again. Okay. I'm gonna put on some lashes and I'll be right back. 1 second. Okay. Next, I'm gonna go into the mattifying setting mist. And I should just do that thing. Then I'm gonna take these melt warm, I don't know, nudes, mini lipsticks. Ugh. But don't want to come out. Let's see. This might be a good shade. This is in the shade Saucy. That's cute. Kind of matches. Strike that, it really matches. All right, that's cute. All right, here I am, kind of all dressed, I guess. And here's the finished look. I feel cute. I feel real pretty, actually. I think this is a very complimentary lip color and eye shade of colors on me. And yeah, I think I look real cute. So anyway, I liked all the products. Everything is looking pretty good right now. I do feel that I am kind of wearing a lot of foundation, and that's all right. What else are you gonna do sometimes? And that's okay. Like, I am wearing a lot of products. I feel real pretty, but you know, that's fine. I'm into it. I'm glad I have all these products, but I wish I would have, you know, been able to use them as such and get a bunch of money for having used them, but that's just the way life goes sometimes. That's also just the way how my life seems to go sometimes. So anyway, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching this video. Please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want. Don't do anything at all. It's up to you. And I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.